Hello guys, and welcome to another Making Chaos video with me, Wolfblade. Now, to follow up from the last video, I am continuing with painting my warp talons. Now, using the same Abaddon black as before, and just applying using a paintbrush. So here we go. What I'm going to do is work on, if I can find it, the arm, which goes with, it's here somewhere, no, not the arm, there it is. Yeah, so same again, just slap it on like this. Aside from where I'll be needing to glue it to the arm socket. Apply it on thicker. By the looks of it, there's a lot of water in this brush, so I might need to dry it out in a minute. Because the paint isn't being applied thick enough. Seems to be too watered down. There we go. Getting there. Oh yeah, in the last video I mentioned about a paint colour, paint scheme that I'm after. And I've decided that I will go with black and silver with the green as a secondary, but I'm going to have it like since it's like a luminous green, I'm going to have it as though it's oozing out of the body parts. And in as though it's in, because on the back of the Chaos Raptors, if I just on the back, right in between the two jets, there is a I can't get the light on it properly, but there's this central it's almost like a cylinder in the middle. I'll put up a picture of it in a minute. Where it just looks really nice for, say, a sort of like have like a glass effect with it. You know, like a glass, almost like a glass jar with like green ooze in it. I don't know what the term. It's either a cylinder or a beaker, or I don't know what the word is for it. But yeah, I'm going to have it on all of them, and I'm going to have all sorts of other things on it as well, which I think will look really nice. I've said in other videos I do want to do a Nurgle army, but unfortunately I just don't like the use of browns and the other colours that they use for like the Death Guard and that. I mean, it looks great, but it's just not what I want for my army. I want to make them look diseased, but in a different way. Which may or may not be difficult, I don't know. You never know until you give it a go. In a sec, I just need to wake my computer up. Whoop. Crap. Never mind. No, never mind, don't matter. Now, looking in my Chaos Codex at Hellbrutes. See what stats they have. And some really nice stats and some great, rather interesting D3 ability when they take a hull point wound, and they can either get immobilized, but they're able to shoot at full range, I think it is, or they become enraged and have a fleet and rage special abilities. Oh, I think the other. I only took a quick glimpse of it, so it's not. I haven't taken a full understanding to it, but I think they can actually get a hull point back. I'm not sure on that one. So I may field a Hellbrute in my army if I can manage the points for it, which I will try, because I think a Hellbrute with a multi-melter and a Doomfist will be really nice. With a Mark of Nurgle, the extra toughness would be hard not to crack. Oh, hang on, he's a vehicle. So will he actually? I'll have to double check that. Hopefully he can get the extra hull points. Not that extra hull points, extra armor points. But we'll soon see. Oh, I've just realised. I've kind of jumped ahead of a minute. Just remember what I was going to do with these models before I started undercoating them. I mean, I've already done it with the first one that I undercoated in the last video, but I haven't done it with the others, and it involves sprues. Now, if I just get the paint plate in centre frame, just move these out of the way, and get this. Now what we do is pretty much just melt the sprue so it goes on nice and drippy. Smoky. It really does stink, does this? See, nice and pliable there, but it does harden very quickly. I had to do this actually. Please, there we go. Oh no. Messed up. There you go. You probably can't see it, but the sprue is actually the wire back there. The sprue is dangling from a thread of the actual plastic, and when it resets, it was really tough. And as it goes back to its solid plastic when it's melted. Just messed it up a bit too much. Try from on the other end. Try doing it this way. Something like that. Just, let that set. And then You can't see it there, but the actual plastic's set nicely, and peel it off. There we go. Peel it off like that, and that could actually, oh, yeah, see it? That could actually stick nicely onto a warped talon's foot. So, yeah, probably can't see how it does, but I'll stick a photo up of it when I've done it. But also, because of the recording software that I'm using and the editing software, I haven't actually been able to put any photographs up because of, like I say, the editing software. But I've got some new editing software, and I should be able to put photographs up that I take of what work I've done. So what I'll also do is, alongside putting up photographs in this video, right at the end of the video, I'll also put up photographs of the progress that I made on this guy, and I'll also photograph the undercoated hellbrute as well. So, right, so let's have a look at this. Now, hang on a sec. Sorry about that. I've forgotten I hadn't to. I've left my glue in one of the Warhammer boxes. Right. So, where is it? Where is it? Now, on this model, it has a nice bit of scenery in with it that the warped talon's foot is on. So what I'm doing is this melted sprue is being stuck to that. And what I'm going to do is, when that's dry, is cut it appropriately where it needs to be cut, and then glue it into the underside of the armour where his foot is, and hopefully that'll look right. Whilst that's being glued, might as well glue on this arm that I've just painted. In fact, I won't actually, because I missed a bit. I'll use this one. Always too much paint. Not any paint at all. Right. So let's have a look. I'm going to knock some crannies. Get off. Anything. All sorts of stuff getting stuck to it. So I need new gloves. I keep forgetting to go to garage and get some more. This is a top tip for you. Use gloves. Keeps the paint off your hands. If you got somewhere to go afterwards, you don't want to be trying to get all the. I mean, it's only acrylic paint, so it's easily washed off, but it just gets everywhere. It gets in your nails. It just gets everywhere, and it's a bugger to get off your hands. That looks alright. Might as first, let's just have a look at this. Right, that's pretty good. So what I'll do is, let's see here. I'll cut there. That's a bit too, not enough. That'll do. And then let's get this tool for scraping off paint. Scrape off a bit of paint so it's got something to stick to. Will be falling off in the future. And just quick dash glue, and then get these. Come on, behave. Got it. I'm gonna have to repaint this. So in place while glue sets. Just give that a bit of time to glue. So yeah, on the first one I painted, I had a go at trying out the silver on the trim work. You know, where all detail sticks out. Looks really nice. It's encouraged me to use the black and silver colour scheme, and yeah, I think once I get it going with the three colours, black, silver, and luminous green, I'm feeling a lot more confident about it all, and I think the overall effect will be achieved. Now, I think I mentioned in the last video about getting some polystyrene cement. I haven't got any yet, but I will venture out and get some, because on the whole, I think it's going to be the best glue to get some of the like slimy, sludgy effects that I'm after. Also, I need to have a look in our garage to see if we've got any spare sand, because we got a load of sand and grit from because with us having quite a cold winter, we were expecting snow. I mean, we're still expecting it, but there's no harm in grabbing a cupful of it. Even with using a paintbrush, you still miss bits. Fortunately, you don't miss as much as you do with a spray can, but you still miss bits while undercoating, which is a minor nuisance, but nuisance all the same. Especially a nuisance when you think, hang on, I'm sure I painted there. scratch the paint off some of the areas, because there's paint over where you glue arms on and all the rest. So yeah, just when you think you've got every nook and cranny, a bit of grey appears. Well. And then again, I've only just done it in this video, so it's just... See, my short-term memory is absolutely atrocious. Right, how does that look? It's nice and solid at the moment, but I'll do another sprue drip. What shall we use? Use that plastic and get more out of it. Yes, we can. Let's go for this then. Just cut it off there. I think I'm going to need grips for this, I think. Right, here we go. Be very careful with this. It does, because it does ignite. Even though it is plastic, it does get ignited. That's not good. I'm only staying quiet because I'm trying to concentrate. It's rather difficult. Let's see how that looks. Looks alright. Maybe if I could get that sort of like circled round or something. That end. Ooh, that's got a more dribbly. Oh, not good, not good. Landed on the lighter. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Oh, unfortunately went a bit droopy and landed on the lighter, which wasn't good. I thought we were going to have a bit of an incident on our hands, but fortunately, crisis averted. It's not worked that way, and I've run out of usable sprue, so I need to cut some more. Come on, get off. There we go. Right. Have a go at mounting this. Right. So let's see how this goes. drop it. It is shaping up nicely. But I'm going to need to cut it again. It's hardened. Cut it that way. There's no easy way of shaping this up, so all I'm really wanting it to do is just go less squared shape, or just become like a droop. Just, yes. Yeah, looks alright. See how it looks on the model. Not that one. See how it looks on this. Good work. Still hot. Yeah, if I trim it round the edge there, where it's stuck to the plate, and then so and melt it a bit again, and see how that looks. I'm going to go on there. Yeah, so I'm wanting it to go on the jump pack, but it isn't really rounded for the jump pack, so let's just have a go with this. Just melt it a bit. And then see if I can mold it. See if that worked. Yeah, that's worked a bit. Had to work it before it dried, but before it went hard, but it's a bit of work and some super glue, and that'll look really cool. That look like bio dribbles blown out of it, like leaked out of the. Yeah, that'll look really cool. That. Right. So next step is to glue it on. Get the paint off. I want it to go. I'd say I shouldn't have really painted these up, because trying to glue to paint is not a good idea. Anyone from like Games Workshop and that will tell you that glue it all together before you paint it. But there we go. See if I can clean up all the burnt stuff off here. Might be difficult, but we'll give it a go. Nah, that's not working. But doesn't matter. We'll glue it on all the same. Right, so there we go. What I'll do is glue around it like that. repaint over it, and hopefully it'll become one with the model. Also, the way the effect looks, the shape of it looks rather unnatural and even alive, as it looks like the moulded shape has taken on an animation of its own. I can't really see. I need a better camera. But just like that, this thing here on the wing. I'll say I'll put up a photograph of it. Show you. Right. So on to the next model for continual modelling. I need to work out where which arms go with which body. It shouldn't be too hard because I've got the box, but I need to work that out before the next step of painting and modelling. So look at this. See, there must be something up with this brush. I mean, it's a brilliant brush. Don't get me wrong. I love using it. It's just soaks up. It seems to soak up too much water. Either that or I'm not cleaning it properly. So I'm a strong believer in a poor craftsman blames his tools. I really shouldn't blame him. Just double check. Now. Never mind. No, I'll just something confused me on the video recording. Yeah, I recommend modifications with the sprues, because they're only gonna the sprues are only gonna get thrown away anyway. So you might as well get the most out of them by remoulding them. I mean, first time I ever bought a Warhammer set, it was, I can't remember, but it was Bretonians versus Lizardmen in Warhammer Fantasy. That was my first ever set that I ever got, and my dad was thinking about using the sprues to make bow and arrow string. And this was back when I was 8, and I thought it was a brilliant idea. But the way he did it, I mean, he did it very, very well. But I don't know. It just, back then I didn't have as much enthusiasm about it as I do these days. And unfortunately, it got knocked on the head. It was a serious bummer. But well, I'm back into it now. Enjoying it very much. I mean, I'm only doing 40k and that, but even so, the storyline behind all of it is I love it. It's a really, really well written universe where, even though it is futuristic, it leaves open opportunities for practically anything you want to do within it. And I think all fantasy realms should be like that. I mean, okay, yeah, there are some limitations to interpretation, but it inspires you to go to certain limits with what you're making. I've just got some lead belcher paint here. As you go into the deepest depths of your imagination, you really start enjoying it. Let's have a look, see how this looks. Just using my dry brushing. I think it's a bit too wet, but I can easily go over it in a wash if need be. Just get back some of the detail back. Well, this has got it's bearing the eight pointed star on it. There's like a hole in the armour with a grill behind it. I think what I'll do is I'll put in a luminous green in there. Maybe I should have done that first actually. But yeah, I'll put in a luminous green in there. Oh, hang on. What's this? Ah, yeah, I have made a mistake. Oh well. The where I put the silver and where I put the black, where I put silver is on trims, you know, like special sticky outy bits on the armour, and where I put all silver, certain areas of it should have stayed black. So, yeah, well, I might as well put on some green now and then repaint it black. So I'll put in some moot green. Just let that dry a bit. Right. Very nice. Very goopy. Thin it out a bit. Looking at the black, green and silver all together, just by doing this, I will put up a picture of it, but it will look really nice. Yeah, I think I've chosen the right colour combination here. I need to work on a better camera position so that you can actually see what I'm doing. I'll probably stick it closer to the lamp and more facing down on the table. Yeah, this is going to look really good. Getting really excited about how my arm is going to look. I mean, it's not going to be based on anything original. It's going to be anything from the codex. However, backstory-wise, they're going to be a. I've been looking. I reread the Death Guard history, and it was talking about how they're going from planet to planet and infecting everyone. And I was thinking, yeah, I just have these one of the guys who's been infected by the Death Guard, even though they haven't joined the ranks. Hang on. Choose a different brush. Not that. so. Working with this brush, it's too bristles are too soft on it. I'll have to revert back to the shorter dry brush. Let's have a look at this one. It's actually longer in it. Yeah. I'll use this one then. That's the beauty sometimes of sticking it on the rubber glove. It that's like a paint palette. That's better. That's a lot better. Yeah, this is going to look really. Oh no, what's happened here? Paint's leaked out of the bottle as I've got it out. Never mind. Fortunately, it hasn't gone in the recess of the green, where the green goes, but just got to be careful with it. Sorry if it looks like I'm leaning over to the side quite often. It's just my computer. It's going on the screensaver all the time, so I can't see what's happening on the camera. There might be a bit of work that I need to do on the green, but other than that, yeah, I think a bit of the black's gone into the recess where the green's meant to be. I'll work it. It'll be a back and forth job between the two colours, but I think it'll be all right. I say when I've done that, I'll put up a photograph of it, like a progressional photograph. Let's see how we're doing for time. We're over a bit. Right, well, I'll end it now. So hopefully there'll be a bit more progress in the next video, but we'll just have to see. Anyway, this has been Wolfblade X4, and yeah, thanks for watching.